You know what? Being disciplined is not that hard. And let me tell you something. If you actually, really build these 5 habits that I'm going to tell you in this video, you're going to build iron discipline. You're going to have the tenacity to do whatever you set your mind to do. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let me get into the first habit that you need to build to have that iron discipline. Voluntarily make your life harder. Yes, you voluntarily need to make your life harder. I'm talking about practicing self-discipline. Self-discipline is not something that you can buy where there's one key thing to get discipline. You need to mold your brain to actually become resilient to challenges. A lot of times we love comfort, right? And at this point, it is natural to us and we don't even know how much blessed we are to have this life. But if you love this comfort is gonna make you sensitive to challenges, right? Like what if you encounter something hard, something challenging, something that requires a great mental toughness, resilience, and focus? If you have lived all of your life drinking, eating whatever you want, procrastinating because you're uncomfortable to sit down and focus on one task, how do you think you're gonna handle some disaster in your life? Because you're gonna carry an untrained mind, and when a hardship comes, it's gonna be fragile. It's just gonna get destroyed. So practice and strengthen your mind. For example, try fasting for the first few hours of the day. Just don't eat anything. Resist the temptation to eat in those few hours of the day. You are literally training your mind, and through time, it's gonna get tougher and tougher. Or maybe you can practice this by training harder than usual. I'm trying this lately, and I can really feel my confidence on the way I perceive myself and the way that I tolerate pain. Just train to failure. Push your body to its limits. When your mind is telling you to stop, keep going. Challenge your mind to push through that self-imposed limitation that you have about yourself physically, and that will reflect over other parts of your life. So the point is, you need to purposefully, voluntarily put yourself into stressful situations to toughen up your mind, to be resilient. And sometimes there are going to be some situations where you have no choice but to be disciplined. Alright, next up, this one, let me give this to MJ DeMarco. He has a quote that goes, "Your choices are made in a moment, but their consequences will transcend a lifetime." Your choices are made in the moment, but their consequences transcend a lifetime. This holds a meaning. Have you ever realized that your life right now is the total of every little thing that you did 5-10 years ago? Like those insignificant things. And your life in the next 5-10 years is going to be the total of all these daily habits that you're doing right now. Those insignificant things. Underline on this. Insignificant daily things that you're doing right now. You might scroll through your phone for 5 minutes because 5 minutes are normal, right? Insignificant. You might want to eat that one bag of chips. It's not going to do any harm, right? It's just 150 calories. But what about the compounding effect? Those 5 minutes daily are going to add up to be like hours in 1 year. That one bag of chips, 150 calories for today. Like when you do it daily, it's going to be thousands of calories and it's going to make you fat. So as a habit, moment by moment, I want you to focus on those little insignificant things that you do daily. Every moment, be conscious of your actions. Remember, your actions, what you're doing right now, is going to make your future you after 5-10 years. So by making it a habit to focus on those little things daily, and just by realizing that these are the things that are going to shape your life after 5-10 years, you're going to be way more better in controlling yourself and being disciplined. Alright, habit number 3, create a system that will make it impossible to be indisciplined. You need to have a smart, a great strategy to not make it harder for you to be disciplined. Discipline is not having a 10 out of 10 willpower, okay? You need to have a strategy to attack whatever that comes your way. Let me give you an example. There's a person who wants to be fitter and he's, trying to be disciplined with the way he eats. And whenever he comes from work to home on his way, he carries some snacks from the grocery shopping. And there's another guy. Whenever he goes grocery shopping, he knows that he's not gonna buy any of those bad foods. He puts his ego aside because he doesn't think, oh, I'm gonna be disciplined to eat these things. So who do you think has a higher chance of success? The first guy or the second guy? The second guy not only has a higher chance of success, but he's making it impossible to be indisciplined because there is no junk food at his home. This person has a smart strategy to make failure impossible. So don't make life harder by having those junk foods at your home. Just avoid them in the first place. You don't have to fight them every single day. Alright, now we are on number 2. Assume that you're disciplined. Assume that you can control temptations, that you can control yourself, that you are someone with complete self-control. If you want to be someone, if you want to be at some point, just assume that you're already there. Assume that you're that person. You want to be a disciplined person? Assume that you're already a disciplined person. Think the way that person would think. Act the way that person would act. Feel the presence of that person within you. Because to be honest, that person is already within us. That strong, giant, tenacious person. So the point is, just wake that self within. Alright, now we are on habit number 1. Have a mantra. So this is really great, especially when you encounter something that's going to challenge you, that's going to tempt you. Just have a short phrase or sentence that's going to make you motivated, that's going to make you disciplined right away. Like when you say it, it's like a switch. It's going to get you back on track. Something like, I'm mentally tough, I'm disciplined, I'm focused and tenacious. Just have these words that you carry on throughout the day, and then whenever you feel like you're gonna sleep up, just, affirm them. I'm disciplined, I'm focused, I'm mentally tough. Like, you get it. Let them save you from distraction. Alright guys, so this is the end of this video. I hope you found this video helpful and knowledgeable. I really appreciate you watching it. Thanks for watching. Ciao.